Rome was built on 7 rolling hills near the center of the Italian peninsula. It was also the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. This strategic location would make it wealthy and over time a great empire. The last king of Rome was Trajan the Proud, who was a harsh tyrant who was exiled by the people. From then on, Rome was a republic. A republic is a type of government where citizens elect leaders to lead the country. There were 2 groups of Romans in the republic who struggled for power. One of them was the patricians, who were wealthy landowners. The plebeians were the second group. They were common farmers, artisans, and merchants who were the majority of the population. The plebeians were allowed a council, called tribunes, who protected the rights of plebeians from unfair acts of patrician leaders. The patrician counterpart of a tribune was the Senate. It was made out of 300 elected patrician leaders. The Senate had a lot of influence over the law. The plebeians forced the patricians to create a law code. Carved on 12 tablets, it was called the 12 Tables. This law stated that all free citizens had the right to be protected by the law. Rome had 2 officials named consuls. They commanded the army and directed the government. Their term was only 1 year, though, and they could not be re-elected until 10 years had passed by. In war times, the republic could appoint a dictator or a leader who had absolute power to make laws and command an army. Their rule only lasted for 6 months. Because of their strong government and high value in the military, Rome grew steadily through trading and conquering, soon having an empire that took up the entire Italian peninsula. Their military was composed of legions, or about 5,000 infantry and a few cavalry. Legions were mobile and powerful. During this conquest, Rome and Carthage went to war over control over Sicily. From 264 to 241 BC, this was one of the first Punic Wars in which Rome won. The Second Punic Wars, waged by Carthaginian general Hannibal, lasted 29 years after 216 BC to avenge Carthage's defeat. During the Second War, Hannibal surprised the Romans by leading an invasion by crossing the Alps. He lost half his men and most of his elephants, but he successfully terrorized the Roman Empire. However, he did fail to capture Rome. During the Third Punic War, a Roman general named Scipio decided to attack Carthage itself. This caused Hannibal to return to his homeland, where he was defeated. The entire city was set on fire. Rome's victory in the Punic Wars was the catalyst of the Romans' future conquest, until it would hold a vast empire from Anatolia to Spain.